Hello, I know I'm a bit early, but I'm just setting up and I was just sitting here, so I thought I'd come on now and get the chat set up, etc. If you don't already know, we are making the PHA Closet of Kindness. This is designed by Christiane, lovely Christiane. So if you want to see her tutorial and all her measurements, that sort of stuff, that's all over on her channel. I'll link that in the description after the video for you. And there should have been like a material list on Instagram or Discord, wherever you heard about the live. So make sure you have your materials. This is your time to run around and find the papers you want and things. I'm going to work with my latest Sticker Kitten design team set. Hi Zoe, how are you? Yeah, I'm working with the Succulents design kit collection. That's what I'm looking for. Collection. So they're 6x6 papers, so I'm making the actual closet out of papers I already had that complement this, and then we're going to decorate with this one. Hi Lisa, waiting to start your shift. Have a lovely shift. I hope it all goes smoothly for you. I'll show you what I've done. I've already made one of the shelves to work out how to do it, but I've got another one to show you. Got two 12x12 papers, these two, and then I'm using vellum. Christiane uses acetate, and that looks awesome because you can see the stuff like inside the closet, but I've bought this printable vellum and I love it. So I went for a plant pun on it because I wanted to. So I printed this one out, and I've printed it on purpose so that when you fold this in half, because I'm going to make it a shaker, it's pretty central, like not perfectly. Hi Anna, how are you? Not perfectly central, but enough that I'm happy with it. So vellum, acetate. You could use paper, to be honest, if you don't have either of those, but you won't be able to see into the closet. So we've got those, and then I've got like glitter paper, embellishments, that sort of stuff. But we'll start off with these two anyway. So grab your 12x12 papers if you're making along. If you're not, let me know what you're making. I want to know. I want to see what you create while we're crafting and chatting. Tracing paper is a good idea, Zoe. Yeah, that would work. No, not McDonald's. What have you got, Lisa? I want to know. I saw, so we've had this conversation so many times. I call it Maccas. The girls call it Mackies. I saw a Facebook ad or something from McDonald's and they called it Maccas. So I'm not going mad, it's a thing. I meant to screenshot it and show you, but I totally forgot. Is it blurry or is it just my laptop that's showing me this really blurry? Oh, nuggets. Love nuggets. I saw it online and I knew you wouldn't believe me. I was like, I'm gonna have to find screenshot it and show her, but I forgot. I also need to try and remember what way around these go so my writing's the correct way up. Bear with. I've got one. Here's one I made earlier. Bit of Blue Peter. Right, so you want the 12 to. This is one that I made last week, earlier this week, maybe. Oop. Oh, it doesn't open. Okay, that's gonna have to move. She found a fatal error in my decorating technique there. It lives there now. There we go. So it'll look like this, but like a succulent version. So if you've got a patterned paper, hi Christiane, how are you? If you've got a patterned paper, make sure the pattern is the short side. So you're going to cut that at 10.5. So you want the pattern to be this way. Screenshots so it didn't happen. Also, you will do slightly different scoring marks depending on which paper. So go for, right, we'll start with the back one because it's the easier one. Your paper for the back box bit, whoop, sorry, I'm cutting first, ignore me. So whatever side is, one side will be the inside of the box, sorry, I'm not explaining this very well. One side will be the outside of the box, so you will see both, but you can decorate them if they're plain, it's up to you. So you want this to be 12, which obviously it is, by 10.5. Both of them need to be 12 by 10.5, so I'll cut them both. Where's the half? I know I'm a little bit early, so if anyone joins in and wants to know what's happening, let me know. At the moment, we're just cutting both of them to 12 by 10.5. That's it. That's all we're doing. So both papers, both 12 by 12 papers, cut them down so that they're 12 by 10.5. Chantal isn't here. She usually crafts along. I wonder if she knows we are here. I don't know if you guys get notifications. I do try and put it up earlier in the day so you can click it and it sort of lets you know. But how's everyone's day been? What are we all up to? Hi Chantal, there you are. Hi Shanita. Oh, it notified you, Christiane. That's awesome. That's what I'm hoping it would do. But I don't always... It's a bit like hit and miss whether I get notifications. I know I've got the bell on a few channels. It seems to sort of randomly tell me sometimes. Oh, that's awesome, Anna. It sounds like it's pretty reliable then. It's just me, probably. Hi, Gaz. So if anyone... I think Chantal was going to craft along. Anyone else need me to go over this bit? Literally, just your two 12 by 12 pieces of paper. Cut them down to 12 by 10.5. So 12 one way, 10.5 the other. On both of them. And then I'll move on to scoring them. Are you crafting again, Gaz? Are you back to making things? Oh, thank you, Christiane. Did everyone catch Christiane's meetup lives? They were fantastic. I really enjoyed those. And I've had them on the TV so that I can carry on with housework and stuff and keep watching them. Haven't yet, just literally unpacked. Hopefully it will all be in its place soon. Your setup looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's so nice to put like faces to names and see everybody chatting. Oh, it's so... I love those lives. I absolutely love them. You're such a ray of sunshine, Christiane. Right, I'm finishing the other mini flipbook. Ooh, what collection? They're really teeny tiny ones. They are so cute. Right, I'm going to start scoring things, otherwise I'm just going to chat to everybody for ages. We'll start with the back because it's the easier one. So Zoe, we're on the back. If someone has got the link, let me see if I can get you the link to Christiane's channel. 1 second. While you're all cutting your papers, I'll grab the link. Built the desk myself. Oh, that's awesome. I need to find someone that can build me my desk. I want like a perfect setup all designed by me. Hi Claire, how are you? Thumb size ones. They're so cute. So cute. You could use them as charms. That would be so sweet. 1 second. I'm just grabbing Christiane's link for you guys. There it is. There you go. Oh, thank you guys. That's really sweet. How did you learn to build everything? Like, where did you get all these mad skills? We got your back piece. There you go. Right, so that's Christiane's link if anyone wants to check that out. She has a tutorial for these closets. Just go and thumbs up it at least. Go over there and show her some love. Back one. You want to score at 2 and 2.5 on every side. It's literally it. So 2, 2.5. I should have chosen a paper that you could see better. You can see it slightly better on the back. Turn it again. 2, 2.5. Final time. 2, 2.5. I'm going to flip it over so you can sort of see the score lines better. You can't really see them much better. I'll fold them. That will help. So my plan is to have this like wood pattern on the outside and this floral pattern on the inside. So you don't need to score these at 2.5, do you? You only need to score them at 2. Yeah. That's okay, Christiane. Thanks for joining. What are you making for brunch? Sounds yummy. Yeah, you only need to score at 2. I've done this bit. I've made this more complicated than it needs to be. Sorry. Where is Lise? We're missing Lise. Right. So ignore the half measurement. Score at 2 inches on every side. And then you're literally just making a box. So cut the slits on this one. If you have any questions or need to go over anything, let me know. It's currently illegal. True. Very true. 2nd of December you can mix again. Well, we think. Maybe. Maybe you can find out then. Right, so that's what you should have. I will wait because I know I've made that very confusing. So we're scoring on at 2 inches on every side. I don't know why I'm doing this, but apparently I am. Then cutting the slits so that we can turn this into a box. Which you'll probably understand better if I just show you. So like this. Thank you, Christiane. Yeah, I thought it was kind of wooden and floral and all the good things. It would be cute to do one completely in the wood pattern. So like when you opened it, it would look like proper, like a proper closet. Or wardrobe as we call them. Right. Are we at this point? So I'll glue this together. Where's Zoe? Have I left you behind? Do you know what's happening? Anyone else? Where's Chantal? Is she crafting along? I know everybody's crafting, but not everyone's doing this one. Not that you have to craft. You can be drinking a coffee, having a sit down. You're keeping up. Well, what are you scrapbooking, Chantal? You're keeping up, Zoe? Have you got to sticking the box together? As long as you're here, I'm good. It's one of those things, the first time I made it, I was like checking the measurements and, oh, I've got this right, I've got that right. And then after I'd made one, I was like, oh, I can make loads of these. Oh, the Dutch brand. That stuff was really cute, really fun. Iron in school uniform in the craft room. At least you get a bit of peace and quiet while you're ironing, Claire. Like this. I have no idea how I'm going to decorate this one. I've done the doors on all of them slightly different, so who knows how this one's going to turn out. Christmas embellishments. I love Christmas stuff. I haven't, I've made a couple of Christmas things, but I really need to put everything else away so I can just Christmas craft. I like doing the altered, you know the cheap snowflakes you can buy, like the glittery flat snowflakes? Altering those. That's a lot of fun. In fact, I need a project for next week's live, so if there's one you want to see, give me a shout. Coffee shakers to put in my closet. Ah, so cute. Have you made one already, Shanita? I'll have to go and see. So we've got the back of the box. We've got the first bit down. And it will look really cute with the little, I'll show you guys how to make the shelf, but I've made my little shelf to go in there. I don't know where he's going, but cute. You made 3. That's what I mean. Once you've made one, you get addicted, don't you? I've made 2 Christmas, this like florally one, and a Halloween one already. None of them are finished. They're all like at the built sequin stage, just looking at me, waiting to be finished. Right, let me know when you've made your box, Zoe, and we'll move on to the next one. I think you're the only one crafting along, so we'll move to your timing. That's going to be easy. Easy enough. The Embellishment Book Box. I feel like I have. Is that the one that says, please embellish me, or something like that on the front? Box ready. I made the tiny too chunky. Oh no! Maybe it could be like a little open book. Yes, then I have. Super cute. I love all of the gold letters on the front, like the sparkly. Anything sparkly catches my eye, to be fair. So this one is the one where you need to score 2 and 2.5 on every side. I made the last one complicated for no reason at all. So 2, 2.5. What's going on here? 2. 2.5. Had the bows done, not branching out and making the handmade embellishments for inside. Yes, I need to make what's inside. Like Christiane says, I need to know where to put the shelf. So I want to make something so I know where it goes. Then when you've done the 2 and 2.5 on each side, turn it to the shorter, the 10.5 at the top, and do 5.25. Shall look like this. Let me know when you're there. And then this part, Christiane uses a craft knife, couldn't think of the word then, craft knife and board, but I use this because you can sort of choose where your blade starts and ends. That makes sense. If you had a cutter where this was like permanently down, you couldn't do that, so you would need the pen, let's say pen knife, it's not a pen knife, is it? It's a craft knife and a mat of some sort. The Embellishment Book Box is on Christiane's YouTube channel. There should be a link. I did post a link. Tell you what, better still on my clipboard. There you go. Haha. Here is the link, like magic. Head over there. You'll find it. I think it is like the newest It's not the newest one because the lives will be above it, but it's very new. Like, it will pop up. All scored. Right. I'm wondering how to show you. Try and use a pen. So you've got this board, haven't you, Zoe? So you want to cut like a big eye. So from this point here, which is where your 2.5 score line meets the 5 1/4 one. So from here down to the same point at the bottom, like there. And then you want to cut from here across. I don't know how to show you that. If I am gonna cut it anyway, let me just draw the lines for you. That's gonna be easier, I think. And I can show you what I mean. So it ends up looking like a big capital I. Use white and then hopefully you won't be able to see it quite so much on the finished product. Then again, we cover the doors with pretty stuff, so it's the innermost line, so the 2.5 one. Let me draw this and it might make more sense. Maybe not. So you're cutting an eye, the lowest line down across here, but only meeting these points. You don't want to go the whole way across. Then down to, again, top line, but only in between these 2 points. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to think of a better way to explain it. So you're going, if you're looking at it this way, the 10-inch side, like the lowest one and the highest one, you're cutting in between those. You think you got it? I'll cut it and I'll show you. It's really hard to explain when I can't. I should have shown on like a lighter paper, on a white or something. So I just move the cutter to where I want the line to start and then stop when I'm done and lift it up. I find that easier than trying to use a craft knife, which I did do, but I have not got craft knife skills. I kept shredding the paper. In the right place. Whoop. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Are we? I would suggest if you're trying to work out what line you want and you've got this particular scoreboard, get to the point you think you want it at and just puncture the paper, like just press it down. Then when you lift it up, you can see where the little mark is and whether it's going to cut in the right place. There we go. So then when you fold it back on the score line at the side, you'll have your doors. Are you making a shaker? Let me catch that again. Like to go inside it, you mean? Thank you, Christiane. I'm hoping I've explained that well enough. Christiane has a tutorial as well. You have to check that one out. She explains this bit better. Are you with me? Do you have doors, Zoe? Are we outdoors? Then you're going to turn this into a box as well. So I tend to do the shorter sides. Cut this line. I have doors. Good. So it's like the smaller square, the smallest square. And you're just doing the one side. Up to the line. I do little tab things, I think it folds easier. Like so, and then the same at the top. So what happens is that little 2-inch bit becomes just a border around your doors, which I like to stitch on, so that'll be the next thing I do. But you can cut paper strips to go there, they look really cute. There we go. In fact, thank you, Christiane. I think I'm gonna stitch. I don't really want the colour I've got in my machine though. I had a peach. It's been on my desk for days. There it is. We're gonna stitch in peach. The closet is so cool. Whoop. I don't know if you can see like the corner of the sewing machine. I'm literally just gonna, if you're gonna stitch like on this bit or anything, do it before you make it into a box. In fact, you need to add the acetate before you make it into a box. So don't go racing ahead, Zoe. Turning it into a box before we've done this bit. Is it on your Instagram, Anna? I'll have to go and have a look. Whoop. My sewing machine has taken against metallic thread. Who knows why? So we're just not using that for a while. Just decided it's not worth the hassle. It can have a break. Oh, no, it's not there. Yes, it's red. Oh, what's happened? It's gone through the wrong way. Sorry, 1 second, I'm just threading the machine. Ah, finally. And we're through. Right, I'm going to stitch this. I'll undo my box. Oh no! I should have known. I should have warned you. I should have been like, Zoe, no rushing ahead making boxes. Right, I'm going to stitch this. Hoping this colour shows up. Yeah, it looks alright. Going with a zigzag stitch, why not? So you can stitch this bit, you can add little strips of paper, you could add strips of gems, you could add trim right around the border of the doors if you wanted to. What else? You could just leave it plain. You could add fake snow. I feel like I'm shouting because I'm shouting over the machine. I have added fake snow onto the doors. One of the ones that I made, and I really like that. You can do anything, it's entirely up to you. It's your creation. I shall be with you shortly. I've got 1.5 sides to stitch, and then we'll add the shaker, which is my favourite bit. So for the shaker bit, I use vellum because I've been enjoying printing the little sayings on them. but you can use acetate, which looks awesome because you can see what's inside, which I really like. You can also use like page protectors, anything clear like that. If you didn't have either of those, you could definitely use card and just use it like for a place to put a note. So if you were sending these with something inside to a friend for Christmas or whatever, you could use it in place of a card. So sort of have the doors opening up onto your message to that person. That would be quite a sweet way to add a note to your recipient. Aiming for the basics. Right, so here's my little stitched border, I guess is what I'm going to call it. Then you want to flip it over. I like to open the doors so I can see where my sentiment's going, but you don't have to do that. I've got a piece of vellum with my little "Life Would Suck Without You," which I'm just going to fold in half. But you could just use, well, it depends if you're making a shaker. If you're making a shaker, you're going to need the 2 layers. But if you're just having either vellum or acetate, then you could just use 1 piece. But this folded in half just about fits on there. I have to cut 1/4 of an inch off of the top and the bottom. I worked this out with the last one, and then it fits pretty spot on. Whoop. But then this sort of gives you a ready-made pocket to put your sequins and stuff in, which I like. Thank you, Zoe. Are you using sequins? My words weren't working them. So yeah, so it will sit like so. You could stitch this in place, but I like using tape. I don't know why, I usually like stitching it in place, but so close to the edge I'm using just thin red line tape, and I just go along all 4 sides. Thank you, Christiane. I love adding sequins to literally absolutely everything, and especially when I found out I could print little words. In fact, this would work as a note. I've just thought of that. So instead of printing like a little saying or whatever, you could just print a little you know, to whoever, Merry Christmas, lots of love, and then put all your sequins inside. That would be super cute. Saves taping a card onto it as well, unless you like making cards, in which case you can send both. It would be super cute with the cookies, Christiane, like the ones that you were sending, the Halloweeny ones. Just a little note on there, or even if you pop like a post-it note on whatever you like, even if it was just clear and you stuck a post-it note on it that said, you know, thank you, like, not thank you, well, I guess thank you for sending it as a teacher thank you gift or whatever. Right, the way I like to do it personally is line up the left hand side, stick it down, and then do the others. But that's because I don't trust myself doing it all at once not to move it. Look, it's going to sound complicated, but I'm not adding the inside. I'm going to use it so you can get things from opening the doors. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Right, that's a really good idea. So skip this bit then. Just skip this section. Already going rogue on me. There we go. Let's do that side down. Because this bit will still open like the back part of your vellum, so you'll still be able to put the sequins inside. Whoop. These are. So yeah, if you're doing that, Zoe, don't bother with the vellum. just make your box and glue it onto the other one. And you would be pretty much done. Well, I mean, you need to fill the inside, but... Suck is like short for succulent. It's a play on words, it's a pun. Because I'm going to use little succulents to decorate it. And then I like to put... So open that up. Put my second lot of tape in. It's like, it's supposed to be... So the quote would be, life would suck without you. But you've changed the word to the S-U-C-C. Like succulent, like the plant. What do you mean, succulent? Is that the word? That would be succulent. If that's what you mean. I don't know. If I'm just telling you random facts here. There we go. I'm mostly excited to make a sequin mix. Ah, yes, you do. You do need to make... Ignore me. See, I'm having you stick it all together. I tell you what then. I think it's only you that's crafting along. I will show you how to make the shelf. Then I will do the sequins. Otherwise, you're just sort of sitting here with a half-made closet. I also need to remember the measurements for the... I don't know if I wrote them down. Right. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. So we're just skipping forward. Juicy. Yeah, it can. It's got two meanings. Like succulent, like the plant, or succulent, like you could describe meat as succulent, like juicy, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Anna's nailed it. So for the little shelf, you will need a piece which is 5 3/8 by 8 3/4 by the looks of it. So 8 3/4 by 5 3/8. Let me know when you've got that and I'll tell you the score lines. This one's a bit easier because I've sort of like marked the bits you need to cut off, and because it's a darker colour you can see it better. I think we score it that way. I shall also find something while we're waiting to make my sequin mix in. This will work. Life with juicy cactus without you. Oh my word. I don't think it'd have quite the same ring to it, Claire. Can you imagine opening a card with that on the inside? You'd be very confused. I'm going to sort of half make sequin mix and half show Zoe how to make the shelf. I picked out the ones I wanted ahead of time. So I kind of know what we're going for. We're matching these colours. There's my little spoon. There it is. Right. It's going to be behind vellum, so it does sort of dull the colour somewhat. So these are very bright in person, but I think they will be fine. Whoop. Why is there red glitter? Where have you come from? Go away. Yes, I can. So 5 3/8 by 8 3/4. And we haven't scored anything yet, so don't panic. I'm just making a bunch of this. Ah, another red one. Something must have spilt. Get out of my mix immediately. Yeah, I've got red glitter going everywhere. One of them must be slightly open. Christmas trying to rain everywhere. Then, right, yeah, I'm adding all of these. I'm obsessed with Lucy's sequins. What is it? Little things from Lucy's cards. Oh, absolutely love them. Have you got the 8 3/4 by 5 3/8? Are we at that? Are we there? Are we there yet? And then I'll tell you the score marks. Whoop. Again, these green ones are quite dark, but I'm hoping behind the vellum they'll sort of, you know, look okay. I'm not also laughing at the succulents. See, they're distracting you. I've got an unruly class. I don't like this mix as much as I thought I would. That's annoying. Give you a second to compose yourself. And we're going to score next, so sparkly things will help, right? Just add lots of sparkly things. Forget the spoon, we're just going to shake it. Yeah, I think behind the vellum, I think that will look nice. And it matches these somewhat. Right, so we have a sequin mix. That was the quickest sequin mix I've ever made. So you want to score at 3/8, 7/8 on the short side. Sorry, should have started with that. 3 3/8. Oh, apparently I've missed one. And 2 7/8. Right, let me try again. Short side at the top. Scoring at 3/8, 7/8, 2 7/8, 3 3/8. Why does the word eighths not sound like a word anymore? First too many ths in it. Eighths. Then turn it to the long side. 3/8, 7/8, 7 3/8, and 7 7/8. I'll give you a second to make sure you've got it. Then you're basically cutting away everything except these two, what will be flaps. So these are all going. That might be easier to show you if I cut them off. I'm glad you like the sequins. I was not sure about the green, but without the green it doesn't match my colour theme, so green has to stay. Whoop. So you'll only have these two little bits left on both sides. That is the thing with learning another language, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just thinking. Especially English, we have a lot of words with more than one meaning. So if you Googled it, you'd be like, what on earth are these people talking about? What is happening here? do you have a shape that resembles this? That's all you need. Shape that resembles this one. Fold all your score lines. But you don't really need me to tell you that. There you go. Once you've seen me put this bit together, it will probably make a bit more sense. So you want to, what do you call this? It's just like snip the ends off of the end one. That was a terrible description. I can't, there must be a word for it. What is the word for chopping the little bits off? I do need telling. Right, then on this like little one, I find double-sided tape easiest, but you could use glue. So add your adhesive of choice just to this end little dude. Sorry, excuse me. There we go. You are not useless at all. Fabulous, I've decided. Right. Oh, it's me that can't peel tape. Come on. There you go. And then you make your box. It sort of looks like a box you would get pencils in. Sounds really strange, but that's what it reminds me of. Right, so you'll have this. Do you catch my drift? Right. Then use wet adhesive for this bit because it's easier. Put wet adhesive on the tab bit and fold it in, and you get your end. Literally as simple as that. But don't do what I just did and push it in too far. And you just do that on the other end as well, and you have a shelf. Sorted. If you wanted more than one, same measurements, just sort of, you know, 1, 2. If you want one that's like shorter or goes the other way, you would have to consult Christiane's video because this is the only one I have learned. You have a shelf. If you're just gonna have shelves, you could probably add another one exactly the same lower down. It's entirely up to you. Also, I think I'm going to attempt to decorate mine. So this is not the one I'm using. This is paper that I had on my desk. I will be using the green one. But yeah, super cute. And it's sturdy as well, really sturdy. Right. Avoiding all of the red sequins that apparently want to live in the pocket. Let's add some of this. I never know how much sequin mix to add. I don't want to add too much or too little. That'll probably do, and then I can box that up to go in the mail itself, which would be awesome. It's a really cool idea to have it so that you can actually access it as a shelf. Now I want to do that too. Oop. Carefully taking these bits off so that it doesn't throw my sequin mix everywhere. How are we doing? That's not bad at all. We're not even at an hour and we've nearly made something. Must be a record. Then we're just folding this one over again. I know I'm opening myself up for trouble there. Now it's going to take me 10 years to decorate it. Because I was all like, oh, we've done it so quickly. Also, this is just not stuck down right. What's happening? Why aren't you sticking properly? There we go. Aha. All stuck down. Then I can make this into a box. Just flew away. And when I open it, it's got my little Life Could Suck Without You with all the little sequins. Just got to finish the box and then it's a case of decorating, really. You could definitely put, in fact I might like tape along here to make sure that it was going to stay, but the others have stayed together. Famous last words. Yeah. You know what happens, Anna, when I say something's gone well. The universe is like, not for much longer. Yes. Whoop. Should I fold this one? Apparently not. There we go. Oh, the other thing I like to do is punch little tabs in the edge here, so it makes it easier to open, but that's just personal preference. There we go. And Christiane uses like the bottom box to build the top one around, which is really handy. It means that they definitely nest well when you put them together. There we go. I think we can decorate on the live. My plan was sort of 2 hours and we're well within that, so I think we have time to decorate it. So you can add panels onto all of these sides, you can add panels around here onto the doors, literally wherever. I will add something onto the doors, I think. Christiane has got on her ones like proper panels for doors. I don't know. Yeah, just like the panels that would be on like proper household doors. That looks really cool. There we go. Is everyone fully into Christmas crafting at the moment? Oop, I can't get the pin in. There we go. And then there's your box. So it looks like this. Open your little doors. So it looks like from the back and the sides. Take the lid off. I'm going to decorate this, so I won't add it right now, and I'm also going to decorate the doors. So let's do the doors first. I think I want to add, I've got an idea in my head and I don't know how to explain it, so I think I'm just going to have to show you what I mean. Have a plan. So I need, I guess I could use that one, but it's quite plain. And then I want the darker green at the bottom. Maybe the lighter would contrast with it nicer. What is this? I'm also laughing at I've read that one. Where am I? Christmas. I have tried mixed media so many times and I'm just not, I just think I'm not a mixed media person. I'd like to be, it's just not happening for me. Right. I'm not going to use both, I'm going to use one or the other. And then I'm going to have the green, probably this one there. So I need to know how wide I want this bit. Yeah, that's the thing, Anna, that's what I find. It gets so messy that then I just spend most of my time cleaning up, which I do not enjoy. Why can I not measure this? I'm just trying to, it's not going to happen, is it? How big is this? Well, this is 6 inches, it's not quite. I feel like I did 2.5 last time. I'll cut it in half and then we can work down from there. Right, so obviously 3 inches too big, so I think 2 3/4 might be about right. I want a little border, so 2 5/8. Whoop. Yeah, that works, right. So 2 5/8. For that side as well. Then I shall explain this to you shortly. I'm going to do that first. 3. I need one to be longer than the other. So if we cut this at halfway again, sorry, then I want one at 1 inch and one at 2. I think that might not work. It should, right. Shall explain it to you very shortly, I promise. Hands are pink. Well, I take it all back, it's worth it. Decided. I've forgotten to cut my glitter paper. 1.5. Might need more than one strip. Whoop. Right. That's one. Guess we'll see if it works on one side before I bother doing all of them. Where have I done? It's just started in a really weird place. Probably only need half of one of these. So the plan is to back this so that the hearts are full of glitter. You get the gist there. I'm going to use wet glue though because I might stitch on it. So I just add wet glue just under the hearts. And then just match it so it doesn't go over the top. There we go. And then the plan, although that doesn't stand out very well, I'll try and explain it to you. So I have this on here. This will obviously be cut to size. Have this at the bottom so that I can layer plants in between these, like little pockets. And I will stitch them as well. That probably needs to go higher up so that I can have... I think it will look okay when it's done. I don't know. So if I show you what I mean. So these are the little succulents that you get from Sticky Kitten. My thought process is if these are sort of like little pockets, these guys can sit, although I don't know if I love it as much as I did when I thought of it, these guys can sit as if they're sort of in the shelves, but now I'm looking at it. No, yeah, I do like it. Sort of like in amongst the grass. I'm just not sure if I like having these the same colour. Maybe I should have one of them a different colour. What do you guys think? Should I have one the darker green and one... Or, I mean, I could back the hearts with a lighter colour, because I know the gold is quite dark. Maybe the white hearts would look nicer. Even just plain white. Plain white's a bit too plain. Do we like... I don't know if I've explained that very well. Does that sound okay? I'm hoping it works. I can add some stitching, which will add some colour as well. I do need to work out how long it needs to be. Guess you could always have these guys. Yeah, they can sit. Right, yeah. That's what we're going for. I do, however, need to work out how long this needs to be. I probably want to use a scrap so that I can make sure it's long enough when I stitch it all together. So these were 2 5/8. And then, right, definitely longer than 6. Probably 7 inches long. Let's do 7 1/4 so that definitely got enough. Probably more like 6 7/8 to be honest. Yep, 6 7/8. What other paper have I got around to use as scrap? Why can I never find scrap paper when I want it? But I'm always surrounded by it when I'm trying to craft. Oh gosh, sorry. Just need the whole desk. 2 5/8. I need to write this down so I know it for next time. I'll tell you what, I could use that as a template, couldn't I? Because I don't really want to add more layers if I don't have to. So I've got these 2 pieces which I can put here. Then sorry, trying to think and craft. There we go. Then let's use that one sort of there. Although I've just stuck it down, haven't I, which was stupid because I just said I wanted I actually just said I want to be able to use that as a pocket, and I've gone and how is yours looking, Zoe? How is everyone else's projects going this evening? Getting the ironing finished, Claire? Right. Yeah, you can still poke those like I wanted them. Okay, so let's punch these ones. That's my green bit. There it is. What are you putting inside yours as well, Zoe? Mine's looking okay. That's good. Just added glue on the wrong bit. This is not going my way. There we go. It's gonna be fine. Playing for the first time in mixed media. What sort of things are you using, Chantal? I've been looking at getting modelling paste, is that what it's called? Texture paste. But I just don't know if I can bother to clean the stencils every time. I'm a very, very lazy crafter. Like insanely lazy. I also didn't measure where it was on the other one, did I? Yeah, it's about the same. Then this one. Has to match with the bottom of that bit. Sorted, right. Okay. So I am gonna stitch those. Let me mind all the little succulents. I've got a bunch of these with faces and a bunch of these without, so I might do like a bit of both, a bit of each one. Background, distress, sorry, sneezing. Background with distress, oxide spray, and then package technique. Oh, cute. That sounds really cute. Yes, Lazy Crafting Club, definitely. Stitching is like as fancy as I get. That's about it. And even that I can't be bothered to do a lot of the time. Excess off of that. Something I should have done. Should have really done it with the paper trimmer, but again, lazy crafters. Okay. It's not very straight at all. Fake stitch mine with a pen. Yes, I love fake stitching with a pen and adding all the little like doodles around the edge, like doodly borders. Cute. Just one more to stitch and then we can decorate stuff. I have to make some stuff to go in it. What would you guys suggest to go inside these? I think a memory decks card would fit quite nicely, or like one of the little memory decks totes. That would fit quite nicely. What else? Kind of want something thick, don't you? Chunky, so it takes up the space. I mean, I guess you could layer things. If you were going to do, say, bag toppers, you could just layer them. I have to put that amazing amount of one embellishment. Yeah, it's still progress. Definitely progress. And then I think if I've got enough. Oh no! Look at that. We're like the tiniest bit too short. What can I do? We can employ a ripped paper trick. We could do that. If I find out how wide that is. Yes, right. Let's do the front first, but I've got a plan for that. So, chop all the little stringies off. Right and left, yep. Zoe is the best for encouragement. Let's stick this down. I really should put a thicker nozzle on this. But I'm not going to. Can't be bothered to change them out. Chalk extraordinaire. Love that. One second. I'm gonna flip it over and push it down like that. I feel like that's a better way to do it. Although I'm probably getting my dirty hands all over this vellum. Here we go. Cute. Same on the other side. Get rid of all these strings. Whoop. It doesn't take many products at all, this closet, and it looks really effective. So I love it for those reasons. There we go. I really wish I could have music on or something. So I feel like when I'm silent, it's just very silent. Usually I have a film or something on. Hi Lana, how are you? Oh no, why is this one so much thinner than the other one? I made a mistake somewhere? Oh well, that's how it is now. What are you having for lunch? Interested. Right. So those are our doors. Little doors. We'll definitely add some little succulents. I think I'm just going to do the shelf first because it means I haven't got to get my scoreboard out again. How wide is this? 2 inches by the looks of it. Making ramen. Oh, awesome. Little motivational cards. 2 inches. Should I do the side and underneath as well? I feel like I should. I won't bother doing the back one because it will get completely covered. What is this? 3/8. Right. And then this one, 2. I should be able to sort that out, and then 3/8. I guess I could just tear it. So the plan to make these papers stretch a bit further what one's going to be the back? That's going to be the back. So this is the front. Let's stick this down. This is a great way to make 6x6 papers stretch if you sort of use 2. So use one in the middle and then add torn edges. Whoop. Can't remember what way. No. Towards you. Like that. There we go. And then straight line. Brilliant. And then like so. I should have stitched it, then it would have matched the outside, but probably be things on it anyway. Is the cabinet a box on the back? Yes, it is. I've just moved the back of it momentarily. I will show you in a second when I finish this, because I'll be putting this into the box, gluing it in. Well, might not glue it in actually until I know what's going in there, but showing you how it fits regardless. There we go. That looks like this on the top. I think that's cute. Let's do the side. You can't see the like rip in the paper as much as I would like, because it's white, and obviously this is slightly white, but that one is slightly smaller. Oh well. Whoop. I didn't cut tiny strips to that either. I need to do that. I know these bits are a little bit time consuming, but they're probably my favourite bits to add. I just think it adds so much to the project when you've done little extra bits. I think you'll mostly only be able to see the top anyway. Actually, you will be able to see the inside through the vellum. Thank you, Christiane. Is it morning time where you guys are? Because it is, what time is it now? 8:20 in the evening here. There we go, so that's the front. And then the last one will be this bit. $12:24 in the afternoon. Oh, pretty early then. You've got a whole day of scrapping ahead of you, or crafting. Do any of you guys scrapbook? I used to scrapbook. That was like the first crafty thing that I did. And then I found pocket letters. Who else was in the pocket letter craze? And I started doing that instead. Well as I think for a little while. How did you guys find like Happy Mail and stuff? Like, yeah, Happy Mail and 3D projects and all of that sort of stuff. Did you just find it one day and love it, or did you have other crafty hobbies to start with? When are you going to touch your scrapbook? Collected lots of paper over the years. Paper is so easy to hoard. So easy, and it takes up so much space. There we go. So my little shelf is done. I won't stick it down because I don't know quite where I want it to go yet, but it will go in here somewhere. Get the general idea. Then this box goes over the top. I always struggle with this bit for some reason. I think I need to make it looser when I'm on the box. There we go. And then when you open this, you'll be able to see the little shelf. Shake my sequins around a bit. You see the little shelf, you might be able to see like the little things that are in there. Got the little front bits. I'm glad you like the little sentiment. And then all we've got left to do is add a few of these guys. It's my plan. So I've got the ones with faces and the ones without. Use a mix of both. I've even got some stickers actually, some really teeny tiny ones. Those are the ones without. These are the ones with. I wonder if the stickers will be slightly too small for this project. Maybe not. So these ones and those ones. I really like that terracotta pot. Yeah, why won't this lift up? I think I stuck down the gold paper too well. Yeah, I think the gold paper is stuck. Oh no. That one's kind of cute. That one's a bit better. What else have we got? Oh, we've got a giant one here. I should have sorted these out better when I stuck them down. Aha! I think that one. Also, be careful that you can still open the doors. I really like that one, but that only really works at the bottom and it takes up far too much room. I'm missing things. Pocket letter fatigue. I haven't made a pocket letter in so long. Got a Cricut 3 years ago. Oh yes, I'm not surprised you got hooked. What are you making on the Cricut? Oh, this one's sweet. Just a little tiny. I really wish I'd sorted this out so that you could get behind that a bit better. What else have we got? Giant blue one. Don't really want giant ones on both sides, do we? Maybe if we can sort of. That one's cute. That one we've already got. That one's kind of cute. That one is, but again, it's a giant one. Got loads of little ones here. Oh. Maybe that isn't the best one to go there. No, I do like that one on there. Did like those. That one I think is a bit too big. That one's cute. Could go on its own down there. Guess. Do we think there's just too many plants? Why are we struggling? Maybe I just need some smaller ones, like these ones, like teeny tiny ones. Or some different textures. That might be something worth looking at. Also, they've got different faces. Like this. Because pretty much all the ones I've got are smiling. BRB, no worries. Sundays are a bit bonkers in our house. 3 kids, bath and hair wash, run uniforms and food shopping. Oh no! Like everything all at once. That's cool, Shanita. It's great to help each other out, especially if you've got the tools to do it. These are really tiny. But I reckon we could do... Right. Decided, yeah, too symmetrical. Thing is, you've got to put the... I can't have it so it's hanging off of the edge, because that's what I was going to do. But then you can't open the doors unless I just put little ones. Okay, I've decided I want to add Heidi Shine. Colour shine stuff up here. Probably should have done that before or after or whatever, but okay. Because we've got a bunch of these tiny ones. So if we add a bunch of these like up here, that's the little guy I like. Whoop. Especially, I shouldn't have stuck that down properly. If he was slightly in front of this guy. Whoop. Just, there we go. Don't like the face on that worm. I think he needs either a different... Nope. It's got to be a smiley face. I like the little pot he's in. He just matches this one too closely. I should have kept them separate. Now I'm just looking through hundreds of the same. Ooh. Where won't this one come forward? Sort of like that. There's a few less little faces. I still don't love it. Maybe like that. Oh, sorry, what's happening? Tired, watch rest tomorrow. No worries, Chantal, good night. Especially when it's fly good easy, you can keep the rest. Yes, definitely. Hope everyone is well. I hope you are too, Gaz. How do you all craft so quickly? I don't. Can you not see me struggling with my where to put the plants? Are you not here watching this? I have absolutely no idea what to do next. like that guy up there. These little people are stuck down whether I like it or not. Well, what if I put this one just there? Yeah, and had somebody sitting here. Him slash her. Ah, can't get it to go behind the... Maybe. Right, let's glue these ones down. What are you telling me? I'm watching, I'm still struggling with putting the box together. What bit are you struggling with? Maybe I can help you out. What's the matter? Before long you'll be making hundreds of them, trust me. They're addictive. Right, that's that. Then let's add this. Let's add him on foam tape. Let's get some layers going, that might help. After this, I need a good film to watch on Prime or Netflix. What are your favourites? Or a cheesy Christmas film. I'll accept one of those. I don't mind. We'll make do with a cheesy Christmas one. Should put a little... I'll stick this one down. Whoop. I need this one to sort of tuck in, but also not. There we go. So it looks like this sort of... Also, I need to add beads, don't I, for the openings. Great to have you back. What else am I missing? Kind of weighted in the wrong way, so leans forward. Oh no! You need something heavy on the back, don't you? But I don't know how to help with that. Maybe I should have just done plants along the bottom and left the top bit. Do you prefer that plant there, or do you prefer it back up there where it was? I might use a different one, but I feel like maybe I quite like... Oh, no. You need it for the variance in like the heights. I mean, I could tuck it behind this one. What do we think? And I could bring these two down here. I think I might like that better. Only thing is that leaf will get bent, and then if I can peel these up, please peel up nicely. Please, there you go. Then I can add those two. Down here. Yeah, you might be right. might need to be a bit smaller. What have we got that's smaller? It's the same height though. We need something that's exactly the same. Unless I just chopped some of the bottom off so that it was like shorter. Which would make it that one we've already got. That one we've already got. Ugh. What is happening? It needs to be the blue. Oh, what about this one just without the face? This thing just won't move out of my way. Move over. I mean, we'd have to fold that so that it folds when it opens. And we could add a little, yeah, that's what we're doing. And then if I just hold that, yeah, just looks like it's folded like a proper leaf. And then one of these people to go. Maybe one without a face. Yeah, I could chop it actually. Yes, chipboard on the back would work. Chipboard on the back would definitely work. Don't like that one. What do you like? I'm trying to get different plants that are maybe this one. Yeah. Then we just got gems to add. Really? And we're pretty much done. There we go. It's the front. Would you guys add something in here? Maybe we could add, yeah, we could do. I don't think I'll do it right now. So gems, and then I think we are finished. Where have my gems gone? I know what box they're in, I just can't see it. There it is. That was very enthusiastic. Yep, Zoe's favourite. All the gems. Probably stick with very neutral gems. These are the ones I was looking for. Those maybe. I've got pearls. I've got these orangey ones. I don't know if they're too orange. So let's add some of the iridescent ones. These are my favourites. I don't know what I'm going to do when they run out because I use them on everything. Oh, and actually we need to add handles for the doors. These are the orange ones I've got. which might be a bit harsh. They look okay. I don't know if I should be adding gems like up here or somewhere. No. I'll tuck it behind that little guy, and then just plain. I have to add them in threes. I don't know why. It's probably habit more than anything. There you go. It's got little gems. Oh, I tell you what we could add. Christiane added like feet on the bottom, and those giant gold ones would be perfect for that. If I can find a packet. There we go. These ones. And then, let's use that one because it's come unstuck. Oop. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oop. And then it will stand cute on those, and we could even use them for the handles rather than beads. So depending on what size we want, probably these ones actually. I'm just going to use the size down, but sort of there. Does that look about right? Do they need to be closer or something? Something about those doesn't look quite right. I can't work out what it is. Like that. Have you got some, Zoe? Because that might even help with the stability thing. Maybe. There we go. Finished. I'm going to mess with those, I just know it. Something about them isn't quite right. Yeah, so there's the front, and it's got the little feet, handles, all the little succulents. Then when you open it, whoop, it's got the little life would suck without you. I think I will probably add something on the inside here, but I'm not sure yet. And then obviously inside is your little box with the shelf, and you can use it to store all sorts and send goodies. I've already made Christmas ones that I love, and I've covered those in fake snow. A lot of people have been adding things to the top. These would actually look super cute. I might do it when this is dry, with a bunch of flowers on the top, like just fake, pretty fake flowers, because I think it does kind of need something up here. But yeah, that's our closet of kindness finished. We are pretty much bang on time, which is awesome. It's been great hanging out with everyone. Thank you so much for crafting along and hanging out. If you have any requests for next week, let me know. Probably Christmas from next week. I'm very excited to get into Christmas. Thanks for hanging out, Lana. Yeah. So, thanks for hanging out. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and well, guys. Bye.